Hello, this is Mrs. Kim. Today I decided to do a home tour of our new quarter. I'm not showing off and I have nothing worth showing off. Someday, sometime, I'm gonna cherish this priceless moment, and I know I'll surely regret if I had not kept a memory of my busy days, and so, even though my voice is horrible, I choose to use my own voice instead of AI. Our space starts from here. Next to the lift is a small space for storage. This is the first room. It is enclosed with a 6-feet wall for privacy. This architect design is worth mentioning. Here's the entryway. I create symmetry by putting two identical japis, the bigger one on the bigger side of the door and the smaller one on the smaller side of the door. This theme of contrasting proportion that I call mother-daughter style of interior design will be repeated several more times inside the house. I also put identical plants on the sides of the main door. Here is the clean shoe rack, and this ivory color too will be repeated in different shapes and proportion. The layout of the house is just that. The first room is to the left side of the main door. It has a attached bathroom and a separate independent door. The master bedroom is at the eastern side, right after the living area. It has a beautiful balcony and a walk-in closet. This is our kitchen. It has a door openable inside as well as outside. This is the second balcony, and here is a 6-seater dining table, and next to it is a small lobby area leading to the other rooms. The most challenging thing that I went through is I have many old stuff, old furniture, and I have to set them so as to have cohesive, functional, and also aesthetically pleasing. Surprisingly, all the things that I bought randomly for the past decade, it all turned out well beyond my expectations in their shapes and saturation. This is a self-designed house, getting more ideas from YouTube. Every single day, I devoted my heart and soul in making this house a sweet home. Trying out all possible layouts with baked paint and mastercraft. Finally, this is how it turned out after 5 months. As I've mentioned in the entryway that I created a mother-daughter style design by putting the bigger japi on the bigger side of the door and vice versa. Here, I intentionally put a small lamp to contrast with this tall lamp here. Now, looking at the details of the center table, the 3 steps on the edges are going up, while the 3 steps in the dining table's edges are going down. So the big lamp and the dining table is like the mother, and the small lamp and the center table is the daughter. Likewise, the dining chairs have carved backrest and rounded at the top. It has similar design with the teak sofa. So the bulky sofa is like the mother and the chair is like the daughter. This is the uniqueness of the space that I refer to MD style design. Regarding the color scheme, I follow 60-30-10 rule. This is possible because I let the walls breathe. Most of the things are ivory, so they merge with the wall color. The next 30% is the wood tone and the lemon sofa, and the remaining 10% is the color peach, blue, and black. They are repeated at least 3 times across the entire room in different shades. Regarding the color black, I have no choice as builders have installed black metal frames in all the windows. This window is our focal point as our mind is automatically drawn towards it because of the green leaves at the backdrop and colorful plants at our balcony. The symmetry in the curtain and the depth of plants and decors arranged in layers of foreground, middle ground, and background is so inviting. And it creates a continuity of the space, so our mind perceives the space bigger and airy. The layout of the room is 60-40 ratio. I'm able to create 60% negative space only because the furniture have legs and the floor is seamlessly visible corner to corner. I put a wall mirror there so I can see what's going on behind me in the kitchen. Sitting on this dining chair, I can see the decor pieces from different angles through that floor mirror. We can see the globe and the top sofa, the clean and cute table lamp with this floor lamp. This is the power of a mirror if we put it in a strategic place. I use mirrors not only to reflect light but also make it the showstopper. If we move a little to the left side, we can see the display rack. We can also have a sneak peek of the master bedroom. And if I sit on this sofa minding my own business, I can still keep an eye on what's going on in the kitchen. Also, it anchors the lamp beside it as the floor lamp is quite tall. Again, sitting on this rattan sofa in the master bedroom, I can still see the living room decors. So, definitely this mirror deserves to be the showstopper. Here's the night view of our focal point. Through that window glass, we can have a glimpse of the whole living room, the gallery wall, and the warm glow coming from multiple angles at different heights. It creates depth and an illusion that there is still more space beyond the balcony. It's so mesmerizing, and these are the lights that we see through that window glass. The warmth and depth through these lights is so soothing and calming. We have a big window here through which ample sunlight is entering into our room. We feel privileged to have a majestic view of the sunrise as well as the moonrise. I want to curate its shelves and corners with stunning statement showpieces, but then I prefer to display these all personal items, all collected over time. They are gifted to us in different occasions and they tell our story. So I don't buy expensive showpieces from showrooms just for a show, as they had no connection with our life or personality. You know, it also saves money. As the saying goes, take your financial life seriously. Money isn't everything, but everything needs money. So, as far as possible, I avoid impulse buying. I'm a typical woman who don't follow trends or splurge on luxurious items or overpriced clothing. I kept only the things that's a necessity to me and my family. I also try to avoid artificial flower, but the circuit box over there is barely secured by a rope. To hide the distressed look, I put that faux hanging leaves, like it or not, is functional here, as it freshens the whole space and also balanced with the green plants at our balcony. It's not perfect, I know. Creativity is inventing, experimenting, growing, breaking the rules and having fun. So, I might have break some of the rules, but who cares? This is my space, I love it, and I play with a little bit of color, so it's lively, fresh, and look lifting. This ridge is the only gray color visible here, so I adorn it with these decor pieces to coordinate with the rest of the decor items, or else it would automatically, yet unwillingly, make the mind to make it the showstopper, and that would be an eyesore. Now, it proudly serves as the partition for the living and dining zones. As you can see, the living zone is dominated with warm pastel colors, while right from the fridge, it is dominated with gray color. As we can see, most of the appliances and things on the balcony is gray in color. In the kitchen, the dishwasher, kitchen cabinet, and also the dustbin is of gray color. All of our windows and balconies have their own beautiful views. Having meals together here with our family at this dining table, we feel blessed to have such a good view of nature. Sitting on this long bed box, we can never get tired of looking at nature. I'm so thankful to God Almighty that in this simple house, we have all the important nature elements like the earth, fire, sun, sky, water, plants, and animals. And here we have a small honeycomb. Besides the honeycomb, we also have a pet. Here's a lovely cat and kitten. They are so cute. Mother Earth is represented by the earthy tone furniture and a few decor pieces. The sky and water is represented by the color blue. We are surrounded by tall big trees, and we also have colorful indoor plants. And one amazing thing is, here in this house, we have the water element live. We can see and hear the sound of the flowing water and a fountain over there. It instantly energizes us. This balcony view is so relaxing. Also, we have a good view of the marvelous architecture design of the dome, the flyover, the busy roads, and the hustle and bustle of the city. It's so refreshing that this has become my favorite spot. Sitting on this rattan sofa, with the cool breeze and the background music, we forget our worries. And the fire element is represented by this orange colored flower, and the flower pots, and the red color books over there, and these soul lamps. These soul lamps are so pleasing to my eyes. I love it because it's budget friendly too. Mimi, come and say bye. Meow. Meow. Good.